Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 30.
Listen, we are on the last stretch of the show. We probably got about a little over 6 days, maybe 7 days into the finale. So here's the thing. I'm asking for 700 subscribers before the season is over. I think we can do it. I think y'all been doing your job. We've been doing our job. We need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment. Thank you all to everybody who subscribed during this time. Blair, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
So we start with Kendall and Nicole.
Okay.
Kendall thought that Harrison was going to pick Nicole based off of his descriptions. I mean, Nicole is every amazing thing that Harrison said that Sierra was.
Okay.
Nicole got nervous for a second at the possibility, but she's at the point to where, you know, we're not leaving unless we're leaving together.
Yeah.
And Kendall agrees.
And we hope y'all leave together in ways that not in the ways that y'all think, but in the ways that we hope. I think if Harrison was here just a little bit earlier, I think Nicole would have been food. You get what I'm saying? I think he would have had Nicole, and I think Nicole would have had him.
Right.
You know?
I can see that. So Sierra and Harrison have a talk.
Okay.
He felt that their connection has been strong so far, and their conversation flows really well.
Okay.
Sierra asked if he's looking for love, and he says yes, and she is as well. So,
I don't believe him. I really don't. As we said last episode, Harrison is not needed for this season, and to bring bombshells in at this point of the game, unless you coming in a strong bombshell at that, unless you coming in to ruin something that is strong, I don't see the point of it at this point of the game. This is now the point of the season to where it won't be a lot of drama. Now we are going to get more closed off relationships, and now the power is in our hands now to vote of who is our favorites, you know?
Right. So Daniela and Rob talk.
Yeah.
So Daniela is sitting on top of Rob. She thinks that Sierra and Harrison look like a rich couple, and they would just be on the farm. Daniela says that Rob makes her feel heard, and he makes her also want to be a better person. Now, during their conversation, Rob looked very disinterested to me.
Okay.
If I just think back to how he was with Andrea, it's just a completely different vibe. And I don't think that Daniela is picking up on Rob is just not that into her. I think he's into kissing her, touching her, whatever she allows him to do, but I don't think he's that into her.
Yeah,
so.
I think she's so into herself and into the idea of Rob that she's missing Rob right in front of her face.
Right.
She's missing the eye rolls and the glances into space. You know what I'm saying? When he's basically not there. He's there physically, but his mind is not there. She's talking about, like, looking at, they look like they on a yacht and we on a farm, or like whatever she said, you know. And Rob is just like, yeah, you know. Yeah, like that's basically what he's saying each time. So I think Daniela likes the idea more than what's in front of her face, but it doesn't matter. She's happy to be here at this point of the game. Absolutely. Even though we know they're not going to win. You know? Miguel
is talking to Leah about how he's going to miss Kane, and Leah's just like, yeah, sure, he was cool. And they end up making out.
Listen, they was making fun of Kane in the sense of, because Leah don't feel that way, and I don't even think Miguel feel that way. I think he just trying to make conversation of just trying to put a nice bow on his exit. I don't think
Kane story.
I don't think nobody's gonna miss him. Right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Janae and Kenny talk. Kenny's talking about how Harrison and Sierra look great together.
Okay.
Janae really liked Kenny's speech, and she doesn't think there's really any cons when it comes to him. I mean, other than that he's boring. Okay. Well, he says, well, you don't eat the food I make you. Like, you say I don't cook with any seasoning. But to her, that's not necessarily a con. Kenny thinks that they're getting serious at this point, and he is considering closing things off.
What are your thoughts on them?
I really like them. They're my couple to win.
Oh my goodness. I see your sign.
I really like them together. Some of Kenny's reactions and facial expressions throw me for a loop at times. But I have read and seen things online to where, you know, his family members and people say this is just how Kenny is, and not to take it like it's like he doesn't like her or whatever the case may be. He's just kind of a more reserved, particular type of person, I guess you can say. But the way that they communicate and how they're comfortable with each other makes me feel like that this could actually be a really good situation for the both of them. And I'm happy that Janae found somebody in the process, because I felt like she was done dirty like a couple times too often, and she didn't deserve that.
I think a lot of people feel like I don't like Janae. Janae's my sister from another mister. Okay, so it's just tough love. You know what I mean? I've learned to accept Janae for who she is and how she talks and how she thinks and how she chooses to express herself, playing the game or not. You know what I'm saying? I accept Janae. I'm happy for Janae. They are not my couple to win, even though I do think they are going to win. But my couple is Cordell and Serena, right? A lot of people think I didn't like Serena. No, that was real tough love right there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that one was testing my love for her. You know what I'm saying? But I do like Kenny for her. And maybe out of all the couples, I think maybe that's the one that I can see outside the villa.
So it's bedtime.
Yeah.
Aaron and Kayla, they get their shower in together.
Wait a minute, Kayla, that fast? Okay.
And a good amount of people were kissing and making out in the night.
I think Rob was having sex. The way Rob was looking, you know.
So it's the next day. Cordell made Serena her tea. Harrison makes Sierra avocado toast and egg. Yeah. And Janae pulls Kenny to Soul Ties. So she's talking about how she would like to go on a double date with Cordell and Serena. She'd like their first date to be at a fair, and I guess he moved to Texas, so he would be interested in seeing her in like cowboy boots and a hat. She wants to spend as much time with him here at the villa as they can, since they're not out and about having to worry about work or just their normal routine. And she starts talking about if his mom will like her, and she thinks that her mom will like him. So it's basically conversation about what will life look like on the outside of the villa, and can we see this kind of going past Love Island. So I like the fact, if y'all go back to the early episodes where Serena wasn't liking Cordell, she let him make her tea. I guess she finally told him the recipe, so he could make the tea.
So now he can make the tea.
So her walls are coming down.
Exactly. Hey, at this point, for 100 thou wow, I think her walls is all the way down for 100 thou wow. You get what I'm saying? For Kenny was even surprised. He was like, "Man, Cordell, you like tea a lot, don't you?" He was like, "This ain't for me." You know. I do like how I do like the fact that they live in the same state. That's also one of the main reasons why I think it's gonna work. And the whole point that Janae was talking about like Dallas and things like that, and he was talking about Dallas. So hopefully they can make it work. Even if they probably don't live in the same state, depending where they are, hopefully they can make it work with Janae and Kenny. Yeah.
So Harrison brings the breakfast to the dock for him and Sierra. Yeah. They talk about how he pierced his own ears. She pierced her nipples. Yeah. She offers to pierce his, and he's like, "I'm good. You can just braid my hair."
Yeah. And this is why Harrison don't need to be there. And you can take Sierra with you. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Because at this point in the game, this is not y'all not going to get the votes. Y'all not going to win. This is a new couple. This is now the who do we invest in?
Yeah, because they're having these like beginning conversations, trying to get to know each other, kind of feel through the awkward moments and just feel each other out. And a lot of us are invested in who we're invested in at this point. Yeah. But Serena and Cordell have a conversation. He likes when they talk about being outside of the villa. And he says he's going to spend some time to hang with her a little bit before he goes back to his life in LA. And she talks about how her family is going to be at the airport when she touches down. So he's looking forward to meeting her family. He is a little bit worried about her meeting his people, but he thinks that his sisters would really like her.
Hey, listen, you already know his brother. You know what I'm saying? At least know of him. Do you think, based on what we see in this scene, do you think it's weird for, even though they closed off on the show, for people to be talking about meeting parents?
I don't think it's weird. Maybe I think it's a little bit weird. Because if the person's not your girlfriend or your boyfriend, do you really want to bring them around your parents?
We closed off.
But I guess if closed off is good enough for them, then maybe that means that they can start meeting the family.
Yes. So. To me, it's 100% weird to be talking about, I can't wait to meet your mom at the airport. Wait a minute. Yeah. Closed off is Love Island lingo.
Exactly. Right. What are we in real life?
Exactly. So, like, I think we should, like, date for real, be around each other for real, and then once we progress to a real title outside of Love Island, then you can meet the parents. I don't think what we have here grants you the access to meet my real family, in my opinion.
I would agree with that. So Aaron tells Rob that he is going to set up a date for Kayla later on today and write a poem so he can pop the question to ask her to be his girlfriend.
Wow. Okay.
So Kayla, Daniela, and Nicole are chatting. Kayla is not sure how she and Aaron are going to do outside in the real world. And also to remind y'all, they live on 2 different continents.
Not countries only.
Yeah.
Continents.
So she would like to introduce him to her family, but she thinks that they should make the boyfriend-girlfriend commitment on the outside after they kind of see how things work with them.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to rush into things and be so vulnerable about everything, but she does love Aaron.
What do you mean you don't want to be?
She is.
I'm about to say,
we're already here.
We had 5 episodes.
Might as well.
We have 5 episodes of you crying every day, literally, for 5 days. That's why I'm hoping y'all at the bottom and y'all gone tomorrow. But the whole point of this whole idea of like, I'm gonna wait to introduce you to my parents because we need to see how it's gonna work. I'm gonna let you know it's not gonna work. It's just not. Like, you see how Aaron moves when someone is in his proximity. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's literally the same thing. I don't think it's gonna work.
So Leah gets a text and it is challenge time.
Okay.
So the Islanders, they have these like sports Olympic kind of races today, and they are going to be on 2 teams, the pink team and the gold team.
Yeah.
So we've got the first race, which is the horse relay. We've got Jana and Kenny versus Cordell and Serena. The winners were the gold team, which were Cordell and Serena.
Very surprised by Serena, by her skills and things like that. I know she said she ran track and she did cheerleading. Yeah. And Cordell could jump. Even though he probably is not the star athlete, like, you know, maybe if they have some kids, maybe they have some little short athletic kids or something like that.
Right. So next is the splash dash.
Yeah.
And it's Rob and Daniela versus Kayla and Aaron, and they have to run on this long pad across the water to the finish line. So the winner is gold, and it is Kayla and Aaron.
Okay.
Next we have shot at love or shot put at love, and they throw water balloons at people's faces. Yeah. And depending on where you are at in the little I want to call it like a whack-a-mole type of looking thing, is the points that the people get as far as hitting you.
Nice.
So it's Harrison and Sierra versus Serena and Leah. So Harrison, he is taking a lot of chucks to Serena's face because Serena is in the max points position. So he does that. When it's Leah and Serena's turn, she's gunning for him. But I did think it was respectable that he was in the same area that Serena was in. So that way he was in the max points position and he would take as many hits as she did.
He is nice. And guess what? If I was playing the game, Serena, I'm sorry, you chose to be there. I'm going there every time. So
the winner is the pink team. It was Harrison and Sierra.
Yeah.
So the last race is the romance regatta. So the gold team has a 5-second head start because they have the most points up to this point. And they have to paddle to the heart-shaped platform in the middle of the ocean or the beach. And they have to grab the torch pieces, head back to the dot to light them. And the team who lights them the first wins.
Okay, nice.
We've got Nicole and Kendall versus Miguel and Leah. Miguel and Leah were not on one accord.
Not at all.
Nicole and Kendall, they had the left, right, and was doing the paddles at the same time, and they were working in cohesion and got it together. But Miguel and Leah, they was just out there sometimes using their hands instead of the paddles.
I think I saw them going the wrong way at one point.
Yes. But Nicole and Kendall end up being the winners of this. So it is the pink team who wins.
What is your thoughts on their competitive spirit, Nicole and Kendall?
I couldn't help but think, like, are y'all competing like this in Love Island as well? Is it really 100% genuine love with genuine connections, or is there a little bit of competitiveness in the both of you that are making y'all want to solidify things and move things along? I just don't get the connection and the spark when I see them. That doesn't mean they don't have it, but I just don't see it. I don't know why it's not clicking for me.
I think, well, I don't like Nicole. Kendall has shown himself to be two-faced a whole bunch of times.
True.
So I think they have contributed to how we feel about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to see Nicole basically take charge and basically hook it, Kendall, hook it, let's go. I think they want that thou wow. They want that 100th thou wow to where they could be like, look, we won. Yeah. I think they get off on winning. You get what I'm saying? And if they win together, it's cool. But I think $100,000 is a good prize for people to basically be like, yeah, let's do this. Let's stay together.
Right. So it's nighttime.
Yeah.
Aaron and Rob are running around. They set up the date for Taylor. Rob says that he enjoys Daniela, but he doesn't know how it'll be on the outside. They're just in different places in life. Aaron cooks some food. He writes up a poem really quickly. And Kenny shares with the guys that he wants to close things off with Janae in here.
Okay, this is supposed to be grand closing night for everybody.
Now, it could be semantics for me.
With a side of lies?
It could be semantics for me. And maybe this is just how Kenny talks.
Help me here.
But I just am saying, like, okay, he wants to close things off, but he also specified in here. And then when we go to see him actually have the conversation with Janae, he specifies that as well in here. Now I could be reaching and about to bust my shoulder out and all types of things with how I'm reaching, but I couldn't help but notice. I couldn't help but notice.
Can I have a main entree of semantics with a side of lies, please? No, just water is fine with lemon, please. Thank you. Matter of fact, take the lemon back. I read a documentary of what they do with that lemon. Okay. I'm good with that. Right? I think you're right.
I don't want to be.
I think you're right.
I want to be reaching.
But my thing is, let me give him a little bit of bail.
Okay.
To just get him out of jail.
Okay.
Just a little bit of bail. When you've been in here for the period of time, even as long as Kenny has, even though Kenny hasn't been in here as long as Janae, right? It's kind of hard to see the outside world, right? But I will say this, though. One thing that I noticed, too, since we go order a little bit of semantics, I did hear everybody, especially when Cordell and Serena was talking, everybody was saying we are coming to an end. Yeah. We are drawing near. So everybody in that villa knows that it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
And there's a grand prize of $100,000. So I think he knows that Janae is a favorite. I think Serena knows Cordell is a favorite. I think Kendall and Nicole think they are the favorite. You get what I'm saying? I think Miguel knows Leah's a favorite, right? I think Rob is like, I wanted to be with Leah, but you know what I'm saying? Daniela, you ain't gonna help me win anything. Matter of fact, I know I'm not gonna win, and that's why I'm gonna have my conversation with you, and the only thing I'm gonna say is, yeah, really. So I think Rob is already sitting in defeat because he's like, there's probably not gonna be another recoupling.
Yeah.
And I'm stuck with you. You're not enough to make me win. So I think everybody is sensing this is the end, and now we about to get strategy. Now I find it very interesting that he is talking like that, and everybody is mentioning the time is coming to an end. If we want to go off of your conspiracy, I like it though.
Okay,
I like it.
So Aaron feels that tells the guys that he is going to ask Kayla to be his girlfriend tonight.
Okay.
So we get outside. Everybody does their cheers. Aaron takes Kayla upstairs for the date. There's flower petals. They did a cute, even little flower arrangement.
Yeah.
And Rob was able to get away, change into his suit, top, and boxers.
That got hearts on them.
And cowboy boots.
Yeah.
So he brings them the food. Aaron reads her the poem that ends in asking her to be his girlfriend, and she says yes.
Hey, Kayla, what happened to all this, like, I'm going to make you earn it and stuff like that? Listen here, I would have loved to have a girlfriend like Kayla, to where only thing you got to do is just say sorry. I can do whatever I want. I can have as much fun as I want. I can basically say whatever I want with whoever I want, and only thing I got to do is go to a beach and just get a seashell and then put it on a necklace that costs $2 at Walmart, and then only thing I gotta do is just give her this little fake dinner, and then she's like, yes, I'll be your girlfriend. And then guess what? We back in the shower. We back in the bed and things like that. Kayla, I think at the end of the day, enjoy your dinner, enjoy y'all little fake relationship at this moment, because I think that they going home.
Yeah.
And I think they got a feeling that we got tired of them crying and we got tired of watching that. I think they are on the outs. I hope they on the outs.
So Janae and Kenny are talking on the dock.
Yeah.
They are both happy that they're there. They're connecting. And Janae talks about how she had a fear of rejection. And she's been through a lot in the villa before Kenny came.
Okay.
She said that she's been herself with him, and she appreciates how accepting he's been of her.
Okay.
Kenny says that he's blessed to have found her, and he just wants to be with her and spend all his time with her. He says that he wants to be closed off with her.
Yeah.
Janae agrees, and she's talking about she can't wait to meet his mom and tell his mom that she did such a great job, and she hopes that his mom really likes her.
This is the thing that I'm very suspicious about. That's why I asked you that question in the beginning of the episode. Like you being closed off in this experience in the villa give you access to meeting my mama. Now you talk about meeting my mama.
Yeah.
You talking about how, like, I'm sure she's beautiful. She's a queen. She raised a king. You know, all these things. I can't wait to meet her. And I'm just like, let's baby steps.
And he also said, I want to be closed off here and here.
Yeah,
so I'm just like, I'm not trying to reach Kitty, but no. I can't help but notice what I noticed.
Blair over here trying to sow seeds of discord, and all I'm saying is $50,000, because you got to split it.
Yeah,
will make you do some things. Will make you tell some lies. Will make you make up some feelings.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So they share with everyone that they are closed off, and they also get the news that Kayla and Aaron are now boyfriend and girlfriend.
Very different newses.
Yeah.
Very, very different news.
Right.
Closed off girlfriend, boyfriend. Okay.
So Miguel says Cupid is shooting his arrows today. He basically needs to keep his head on a swivel because he don't need to be making no rash decisions.
He said, I'm not drinking nothing else tonight.
So the pink team, they get a text message that the Hideway is open. Yeah. The pink team won today, so they are going to choose a couple from their team who will spend the night in the Hideway. So they choose Jana and Kenny. Cordell is giving Kenny some pep talk and some advice. He tells him to take some videos, not them type of videos, but just videos of y'all moments, just enjoying time with each other.
And listen here, I'm a man of those videos. The videos that Cordell said he's not talking about, no. I'm cameraman if it comes to that, okay? I'm cameraman and talent. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
All right.
I know you feel me.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
So Janae and Kenny get dressed, and she comes walking down. She's in this red number. Yeah. And Kenny busts out laughing.
Yeah, he did.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was just like, is he nervous? Is he excited? Like, I can't read Kenny.
It could be all the above.
Or is it something a little more sinister? But
you are really going.
No. I say that because it's hard for me to read him, and I just can't tell. I do feel like they have good chemistry, and I like when they're together. Yeah. But some things are just kind of like, I don't know. I can't tell.
You see, I think it was all the above.
Okay.
Right. I think sometimes, if we go be real, talking from a guy perspective, I think sometimes when y'all girls think y'all look sexy doing certain things, y'all just look goofy. Okay. And it could be funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably was walking down the hills trying not to fall, and that's probably funny. You get what I'm saying? So, what would you want the reaction to be?
Wow, you look beautiful. Let me give you a hug. Like, wow, turn around, do a spin for me.
Oh, okay.
You know, but to me, that's more Kendall coded. Kendall be doing all that extra type stuff like that.
That's kind of fake. Because
Kenny, I think that he did acknowledge that she looked nice. You know what I mean? But I was just like,
I'm just saying, if you was coming down the stairs in lingerie and I started laughing, would you want to know what I'm laughing
at? Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I should see you drooling, not laughing at me.
I don't drool.
Okay.
So I'm cameraman. So no, I think it's just a lot. Everybody built up this moment,
and everybody's watching.
Everybody's watching. She's coming downstairs. Just a couple scenes ago, it was hard for her to walk and stuff like that because it just is what it is. So I think it's just a lot of nervous energy. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
So they go off into the Hideway, and we will find out next episode what happened.
What is your thoughts on this episode?
It was nice. It was a feel good episode. I like to see people getting a little bit more serious in their couples. And I don't know. I love love. So, or at least what appears to be love. Yeah. I can't tell. But I'm liking these connections so far, and I'm rooting for Janae and Kenny. So.
Yeah. I think so-and-so is supposed to be coming tomorrow. Yeah. Cassie is her name. So I think this is just going to be an episode tomorrow strictly to eliminate Daniela. You get what I'm saying? The same way I stay dedicated in our episode to eliminate Kane. Yeah. I think we're going to get Daniela up out of here tomorrow.
I can see that.
I still stand by Harrison and Cassie. Why y'all coming on this part of the season? This late in the season, y'all not needed. But it is what it is. I think this was a good episode. I think now we're about to start seeing like people actually the strategy of how they go get our votes. I think Leah and Miguel is my dark horse. But I am thinking Cordell and Serena go pull it off. Blair's for Janae and Kenny. And we will see where that will lead us tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. I will be in the comments tonight. Also, I would like to have 700 subscribers by next Sunday. I think we can do it with your help. Thank y'all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.
Thanks. Bye.